So I'm here today at 11 Golf headquarters. I'm doing a bit of filming for Dan, but I've got an opportunity to try out some of the latest equipment. So anyone who's watched any recent videos will notice I've struggled a bit off the tee. I've actually reverted back to hitting a 5-wood rather than my driver. So I'm looking for something that goes sort of 10 to 15 yard carry further than this 5-wood that I could potentially put in the bag to replace my driver. 11 do a mini driver, and I'm hoping that that club is what is going to go in the bag instead of my driver, just to give me that little bit of extra distance. So firstly, I'm going to get some numbers using the TrackMan here at 11 Golf to see how far I'm actually hitting this 5-wood, and then see if we can actually beat those numbers. I wouldn't stand there.
Yeah, your numbers are good, to be fair.
Literally become my favourite club in the bag. It's replaced the 2-iron as that at the moment. I just feel like I need 10 to 15 yards further to make a difference. It's a bit low and left, I'd have thought. Yeah.
So your 5-wood spin's a little on the low side. Is that typical for your... the last two are 26, 29.
That's low. I'll be honest, I don't really know the numbers. I did get fitted for it at Churston with Harry, and it just I tried all the 5-woods and it sort of came out. I had a 3-wood as well, but yeah. I was getting way more distance out of this, better flight. The number, everything was just better, so I just literally dropped the 3-wood, got rid of it, and then I've reverted to hitting this more and more off the tee. Yeah. I do it off the fairway as well.
I can see it, because like you both spin 5-woods a bit strong.
Yeah.
So like the 3-wood isn't really needed.
No.
But we'll get, a mini should do the trick.
But I feel like I just need a little bit extra out of it. Like some of the longer par 4s I can't get up. Even though I hit 2 of these, I'm coming up a little bit short. Yeah. Just that additional distance, I feel like it's going to make such a difference to my game. It was a long journey up. I think the old back, when you get to mid 40s down, it just takes a little bit to get going, doesn't it? Eh? You wouldn't know yet. You're not mid 40s, are you? Yeah, that's all I got. I've got no more than that. That's it. That's the lot. What's the diagnosis? Give up?
You got strong 3-wood numbers coming out of the 5-wood.
Yeah.
It's the reason the 3-wood won't go past it.
No.
You've got higher launch with the same spin. It's just a bit of a rocket.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need something with some proper horsepower to get past it.
I think first club for him to hit is that one you just made for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Used to be a bit of a play, I hit that one though.
All good things come I know.
I said used to be. Emphasis on the word used to.
Yeah, hit that
so
one. That's going to be a similar spec to you anyway.
So here it is, the mini driver by 11. What I like about it, it's very uncomplicated on the bottom, almost a little bit old school. There's no like extra weight ports or anything like that. You've got a little weight here, sort of past the logo at the very back, very back of the golf club. Obviously you've got the loft sleeve here as well. It looks very clean. I like the fact that the head is small. It looks small, but then it's still bigger than a fairway wood, so it just gives you a little bit more confidence when you pop it down alongside the ball. Short shaft as well, and it does look a classic shape, doesn't it? Whoever designed it knew what they were doing. Expecting big things now. What am I expecting? It. What are you thinking you're gonna see me do out of this?
All right, 236 carry with yours.
Yeah.
29 spin.
Yeah.
So realistically, if we can try and get like 2500 spin.
Okay.
And like 260 carry.
I'll take 260 now. Is that your first offer? 260?
I think we can get there. Yeah.
Okay. Right, ready?
I'm ready when you are.
Dan, you ready on camera?
You hit 5-wood too good.
I know, I think that might be the issue, but...
Yeah, with fairway woods, normally you see the quicker player hits slightly down on it and obviously generates a spin.
Yeah.
Because you do hit a little bit on the up, you're hitting like these high launch, low spin 5 woods that are just going miles. So really for your speed, your 5 wood should be at like 225 carry.
Yeah.
We're getting 237. So it's not like it's overperforming, but you're getting a lot out of
What I've got.
a 5 wood.
I'm starting to think that I'm sorry, tried the mini drivers, and this is as good as any of the ones on the market at the moment. But whether it's not suiting me, if I'm optimizing my 5 wood, then am I actually going to get much more out of hitting a mini driver or even a driver?
Yeah, so obviously your 5 wood being so powerful, to get more out of a mini, we need higher launch, less spin. So almost like more attack angle,
Yeah.
less static loft on the club, just to give you that kind of what you're doing with the 5 wood, high launch, low spin. We need to kind of replicate it
Okay.
in the mini. Again, we'll go lighter with less loft and see what happens.
You can have your driver back, Dan. I don't know, it's just in golf, you're always searching for something, aren't you? Searching for that little bit of extra that's just going to give you that edge. I guess I'm just searching for it. So not despondent, it's just, that's why you go for a fitting. The fitter then changes what you perceive to be suitable for you, or what you feel like you need. It could be completely different to what you actually get. So the importance of having a good fitting or having a fitting, it's just massive, isn't it?
So this shaft is,
Looks like my wedge shaft. I love it already. All I'm doing so far is imagining my grip going on that. I don't know why, it's weird, isn't it?
yeah, 45, so this is really light.
Yeah.
45 gram shaft, again. We're just going to try and,
But stiff still?
it's still stiff.
Yeah, okay.
We're just trying to get you to hit it like your 5 would. Because
Okay.
like the way you deliver it is key for distance. So
You
we
say
wanna-
the nicest thing, isn't it?
Normally you'd expect to see about 4,000-ish spin with
Okay.
a 5 wood, maybe even a touch more. But
Yeah.
you're at like 2,800. So
Yeah.
we've got like rocket spin.
I'm a little rocket. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Love the colour of the shaft. Come on, please be good. Oh no. Let's have another go.
So yeah, so your optimum carry is 226 for a mini,
Yeah.
which you've hit.
Okay.
But you go back to your 5 wood at 236, like your 5 wood just goes miles. Like for your club head speed, it's it goes too far. Okay, 248 ball speed. So there you go, 236, same as the 5 wood.
It's a
Good
little
launch,
leaky.
good spin. Your 5 wood just goes way too far. So it's saying 235 is your perfect carry now,
Okay.
but your 5 wood carries that.
Yeah.
So we need to try and beat the optimum by like 20 yards.
It's not possible, is it?
It is if we like go 3 degrees on the up with less loft, we'll do it, but it's hard to hit optimum, let alone get past it. Does that make sense? Like your 5 wood is just absolute freak of nature. Like if you look at that, it's launching 3 too high, it's spinning 1200 too low.
Yeah.
It's giving you great yardage, but it's not doing a 5 wood gap. It's doing like a strong 3 wood. So if anything, you probably actually need maybe something to fit your 5 wood, and then this be your off the tee club.
I feel that it's not a golf club necessarily that's going to improve me and give me that additional yardage that I'm sort of craving. It's more of a change in technique, and me and Dan have discussed it. Dan's up here with me, and I need to get my launch higher, so my angle of attack is almost sort of 1 degree up, whereas I need to get it into sort of 3s and 4s to get the right launch angle, to give myself a little bit more distance and to give myself more dynamic loft to get the ball out there, which is what I'm not doing currently.
Yeah, so with the 5 wood, we're kind of launching it like a driver almost. So
Yeah.
we've got kind of 13 launch, low spin, going miles. So the only way to kind of improve on that for a mini is to hit more up on it to get higher launch, less spin, and more carry, which you did there, to be fair. 3 degrees on the up, slightly less spin, and 266 total.
Okay. Yeah. Hit a couple more and just see if we can get a little bit more, even more out of it. Now I know what I'm doing. I'm just feeling like I've got sort of more weight on my right side, almost like the golf club's approaching the ball from lower and rising, rather than I tend to hit down and squeeze that 5-wood, obviously then creating less dynamic loft. I'm turning it into more like a driver, so just trying to sort of almost feel like I'm staying on the back foot and helping it or launching it into the air, which is quite different to what I've been doing recently. Oh no, that's left. Didn't also realise that I knew there was something slightly amiss, but I didn't realise my spin numbers and my launch were so low. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't appear to be like that on the golf course, does it? So it is good to
But to be
test.
fair, your peak height with the 5-wood still
Yeah,
mid-90s, so it's still
quite high,
but
yeah.
normally for your speed you'd be looking at like 130. So
Yeah.
it's just coming a bit hot.
Coming in like it's hot. Right,
Get out to that right hand side.
okay.
A little bit high on spin at 3,000, but 261 total, which is slightly better. And again, you've hit 3 degrees on the up. We just needed to close the face a bit.
Okay. It's like a lesson, this, isn't it? Not a fitting, it's a lesson. How much do I owe you, Nick? Oh no, strike was awful.
So close, it's just your path.
Yeah,
Your path moving more right.
I mean I have trying to be changing my swing, but I'm not actually doing anything today.
Hit your 5-wood off the deck again, just one more time. I just want to see the...
Okay.
So you're saying that was going 10 yards past your 3-wood, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, massive that is. 253.
Just like a missile.
Not sure what to say.
Speechless.
Oh, here you go. Here's a good example there. So I've left it on 2-wood. So these are the optimum numbers for a 2-wood. It's 236 carry. So you've hit it 237 with a 5-wood because
Yeah.
we've just hit it hot, like low launch, or not low launch, but mid launch, kind of lowish spin. It's just come out, yeah. It's come out 2-wood distance with a 5-wood. So to then do the 2-wood, like we need to, yeah.
Is there any 5-wood long driving championships? Sign me up. I feel like this sort of mini driver fitting has turned more into a lesson, but I have just done that, which is where I'd want to be with number wise. It's jumped up massively for over my 5-wood. 253 and a half, 276 total distance, which is where I'd want to be, which is really positive. So probably a combination of the driver and having a lesson.
There's no
Is
way
that-
your 5-wood's getting in
No.
near that.
No, I mean I wouldn't get 5-wood anywhere near that. It's probably a good few range sessions to actually feel comfortable in that new position and to trust it and then take it to the golf course. But it's something I feel like I'd need to do and work on to actually justify using anything more less lofted than my 5-wood.
Yeah, so the numbers are looking great now, but how does the club feel to you?
Yeah, really good. Like I said, as I said at the start, it's one of the best looking visually mini drivers that I've seen, and it's producing some better results with a change in technique as well. So the combination of the driver and the change in technique seems to be working. But yeah, it's nice. I like the shape of the head, like the fact that the shaft is shorter than a traditional driver, and it looks more like my 5-wood is what I was really hoping to achieve by finding another club.
So you're quite a harder person to fit into a wood, just because the 5-wood was in like almost a driver window. So to get anything past a 5 wood is tough, which
Yeah.
is why we've had to get your attack angle up so we can get higher launch, less spin.
I think it's good as well. It's just good to see numbers, because I've always been someone who's gone to a driving range. Although I've used numbers when I've taught in the past, for me, I've been more visual when I've been playing golf and practicing. But to actually see those numbers and confirm what I was doing is so important. So it's been a good fitting and a good session that I've actually seen some numbers and got something I need to work on, really, as well as maybe changing equipment. It was also some good points from Nick, and yourself, Dan, have helped me get back on track, hopefully. Thanks to Nick for his fitting. Thanks for 11 Golf for inviting us up here today. If you don't subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video and comment below. Thanks for watching.